So in this video, we'll be showing you how to do wayfinding with the SDK. So what we want to use is from the map UI kit, we have that pop-up that shows the waypoint ID. So in the action button callback, let's initiate the wayfinding sequence here. We'll store these IDs, so 145007. We would have to get the waypoint object from this ID. We can do that by calling control current map .waypoints and then get by ID. We can just pass in the ID directly, and then let's select another unit from the simulator. Let's try the bridge. So 145002. We can save that here, and then we can do the same thing. Let waypoint 2. Then we can call the SDK again to get the waypoint object from current map waypoints get by ID. So now you should have two valid waypoint objects that you can call wayfinding from and to. So then we can do let path, and then we can call the SDK method wayfind between waypoint. We pass in the waypoint from and the waypoint 2 as the second variable. Accessibility, we'll put that as 100 and nil for the obstacles. So here, after the path is generated, we can call the draw paths. So we can iterate through the paths. There's an error here. We can add the exclamation mark for each one to ensure that they exist. So we would iterate through the paths. And for each path, we would call the SDK method to draw wayfinding path. And we'll pass in the path object in there. And we can run it and see if the wayfinding path has been drawn. So now when we tap on a unit, click on the action button, you can see that there's a wayfinding path drawn between the two units that we've selected. And let's say we want to update it so that it wayfinds to the unit that we've selected. So we can add an extra field in the pop-up. We can call it meta and pass in the destination to it. And rather than having a waypoint 2 object that's hard-coded, we can just fetch the destination object from the pop-up options that we've just entered, which is from the meta, as a JMap destination object. And then we can then define the waypoint 2 and grab that from the destination itself using ActiveVenue maps get waypoint by destination. And we can pass in the destination, and now we will have a different waypoint 2. Then we have to add in exclamation mark to ensure that ActiveVenue exists. So now, if we run it again, the waypoint object is in an array, so we have to add in first to define it to be the first element. So we run it again. And then if we select a different unit, say the bridge, now we'll draw a path to the bridge, or Captain's Quarter, you'll see that path is also drawn. So to avoid having concurrent paths, we can call clear wayfinding path before each call. This way, only one path will be drawn at a time. So if we run it again, and then we click Captain's Quarter, draws a path to it, and then let's do the bridge again. It'll clear the previous path and draw a new path to it. And this is how you do wayfinding in your application.